And welcome back to T2TV. This is the start of the second map, BM versus AE. Shout out to the retards for starting before I was ready. But anyway, I'll just finish setting up my client, which has gotten slightly fucked up. Right, this is quexy changing the turret to something or other, and that, I hope that's a plasma turret and not a mortar turret, which it looked like.
Scores.
Right, that was a very quick grab, very quick cat fight. Fleming from BM as Chickenboo takes off on a heavy cat, doesn't get any further than the bottom of the hill, and the flag sits down there. That was BM's flag going walkies. Fair bit of spam coming in on the BM base. AE pounding this base for the start. donkeKong takes off with the flag out of the field, and he's going to need to toss it to someone because he's getting chain-hawed out of existence. And indeed he does, and that flag falls on the side of the middle hill. Quantum T with a quick grab and a drop for BM, but he doesn't get very far with it. supahousebrick with a heavy grab. He's got most of his health, but no speed as yet. He's trying to jet off rather than just fall off, and nope, I don't think he realises he's got it. So where's Lawncatcher? Oops. That was someone. I think I'm getting all confused here. This is supahousebrick on screen now. I'm not sure who I was watching. It was Rain with a quick grab and a drop, and mojoman returns the BM flag. Fleming now with another cap. Oh, he's coming off in a shrike. Somehow the AE defence has let him take off in a shrike. He's got another shrike on his ass, and I'm not sure if he's going to make it over. He jumps out, and I'm going to get vehicle bugged now probably. Fleming still with the flag. Very little on him, and that's not going to stop him, and he comes in with second cap. donkeKong was right on the flag stand, but he can't stop the cap. And that flag is returned by Fleming after donkeKong gets owned by the same player. This is quex doing the Hoff duties for this map by the looks, having done a quick in-deploy, which didn't last more than 5 seconds, so he's dropped back to hopping. Bit of action coming in, there goes the cap on by supahousebrick. Sorry, the grab anyway. He goes straight up in the air and gets owned by the plasma turret. See if we can pick up the AE Hoff. But I think he's Defenestrator because he's not on the flag at the moment. AE's base looks to be in pretty good shape other than the turret being down. Shrike coming in from dead ahead. Here comes the capper, he goes through front to back. This is Fleming taking off, he just jumps off the top of the base, but he's not going to get very far. The chain guns from AE just murder him in midair. And Rain takes the kill on us. Does the return. Lawncatcher grabs it straight off the flag stand. He was just waiting for that one. Takes off with about half health and a fair bit of speed. Taking off across the middle of the map. The chain guns are out after him, but they're out of position, and I don't think they're going to catch him. They're going to come close though. He's very close. He dies just something or other. That was quex just missiling into the ground. Not sure I quite believe that one, but quex takes the flag. That flag should be returned. Quex is under a bit of pressure now, but it's not going to help. The flag is still in the field. I think it's down the bottom of the flag. Lawncatcher does the return, and quex takes the cap and then runs like buggery for an end. No, he just runs like buggery in general. Fleming again with the takeoff. BM is starting to own this map again already. supahousebrick takes the flag and just runs for it straight up. Then bounces off the top and carries on down the field. Still got a little bit of health. There's someone behind him, there's someone in front of him. There's people all over the place. He tries to drop that flag and manages to do it. Prawnus, he of Radiant fame, takes off with the flag. He's getting chained down a little bit, but there's only one of them after him. Mortar comes out after him, and bang! Quantum T with a beautiful kill there. mojoman right on hand to do the return. Fleming, as we watch, just screams through with the flag. He gets this down to a little bit of health, gets body blocked slightly by one of his own team. He's not firing, so maybe. Fleming drops the flag off voluntarily. Chickenboo has taken and dropped the BM flag. A bit of a mind disc fight going on around the AE flag, and that is returned by Rain. So 306 to 7 in favour of BM. Early in this map, we have almost 5 minutes gone. And amazingly enough, my server hasn't crashed yet. Watching quex on screen fighting donkeKong for the flag, and quex wins. Taking him out with a disc. Sorry, that was supahousebrick. BM managing to keep an inv up on the roof, and their turret is alive. set to plasma. A couple of LDs sitting around on the flag stand as Quex sits on the flag. As the Hoff, Fleming again with the grab, but he shouldn't get very far with it if the chain guns have anything to say about it. They're getting left behind rather rapidly. It's going to take a fluke shot to get it. Quex body blocks Fleming to death and takes off with it. Lawncatcher with a chain grab. BM are doing this quite nicely and they're getting away with it as well. Lawncatcher still without half his health as he just jumps off away from the base of the flag platform. Should ski in for a pretty easy cap. At this rate, there's no one behind him that's going to stop him. Lawncatcher takes another disc jump. There's a bit of a mortar fight going on the flag, but that's not going to stop him either. And Lawncatcher takes the fifth cap. 507 to 7 in favour of BM. Same number of grabs, but BM have 5 caps to their credit. AE are not managing any so far. Mojo man just jumping himself into oblivion or something in the background there. So he might stay with Lawncatcher for now. See what he's doing. No caps for about 20 seconds, so the longest the flag's been home all the time as someone comes through from back to front. That was, not sure. I thought it was Fleming, I'm not sure. As the flag stays at home, this is Lawncatcher still underneath the AE flag stand, just having a little bit of a duel going on. Another strike goes across as donkeKong takes off with the BM flag. Looks like a medium female. He's got about half health, now a quarter health, now absolutely zero health. As the chain gun of Mojo Man takes him out. Flips meanwhile has run off with AE's flag. He's got a little bit more success than donkeKong, but not a lot as the chain guns come out after him as well. This is truly the fight of the chain guns. And Flip gets taken out by a beautiful mortar from Chickenboo. That flag is not returned by Mereel, but is returned by Chickenboo, who's skied up after his mortar and coming after the flag. Quex with a beautiful mortar, beautiful missile on someone, but he doesn't stop donkeKong from taking off with the flag. He's gone a long way up in the air and he's hoping to hit a good hill. He does. He's got 2 pixels of health. He throws the flag off just before he dies. And that flag goes flying towards the AE flag stand and hits it beautifully. That is grabbed by Mereel out of the... Whoops, I'm not sure who I'm following here. That's Mereel. Under a fair bit of pressure down the bottom of his flag tower and again chained to all hell. Lawncatcher takes him out. That was a quick grab and drop by donkeKong. Quick grab by Rain skiing down the hill. Fleming meanwhile drops the flag. If they can return this one, they've got it. Well, Prawnus took Fleming out and returned.
Team Storm.
That was Rain doing the return and AE take their first cap, doing a bit of a comeback maybe. 509 to 109 in favour of BM. See if we can find Lawncatcher again. He seems to be good for a laugh. Skiing nicely across the hill as he missiles the turret. About 2 or 3 of them missiling. You can see missiles coming in from all different directions. They're trying to flare it off, but they're not doing it well enough. Well, Lawncatcher skis in nicely over the top. That turret is still alive somehow, so maybe they did do it well enough. Lawncatcher has taken it out this time. Fleming and supahousebrick with mutual grabs. We'll go and follow supahousebrick for a second. Bang! About 3 mines take him down to absolutely 0 health. He loses the flag, doesn't get to throw it off, and that just stops dead and is returned. Fleming comes in for a relatively easy cap after all that as a mortar explodes just behind the pillar behind him. 610 to 110. Fleming gets owned on the inventory station. And who should we follow now? Let's go follow supahousebrick. It seems to be a good laugh. Good laugh. Good laugh, good laugh. donkeKong with a grab. He seems to have held onto it for a little while, so we'll follow him off. He's a light female, still got most of his health. This is unusual. Disc jumps very riskily off. Throws that flag. It bounces off the top of the bunker. It's picked up nicely. donkeKong says, "Fuck!" And the mortar from Quantum T takes out Rain, Mereel and Prawnus in quick succession. And here comes the heavy offense on the flag stand again. Fleming with a grab. He's going to try and get away in the confusion. And that seems to be working as the mortars are all over the place. There's people just TKing. Quantum takes out Hooch on his own team. donkeKong meanwhile with a grab and a drop. And Fleming has now dropped it in midfield. That flag dropped somewhere. I can't pick it up unfortunately. Fleming spawns himself a strike. The next attack run. See what's going on. Mereel with a grab out of the field. And he looks like he's over the back of the BM base, judging by the fact that the placement turret's firing at him. Reminded of a certain pub last week when Talon said, "Why did my MPB kill me?" Well, of course it wasn't his MPB, but Talon's a little bit like that. Meanwhile, Mereel's dropped the flag well out of bounds, or well on the back end of the map, right on the beach, and is returned by mojoman.
Team Inferno
Quantum T comes in with a
scores.
pretty easy cap after all that, 711 to 112 in favour of BM. We have an 8 cap out, so again we're at the penultimate cap for BM, and AE have just almost been shut out of this game entirely. Quantum T takes off on another run, but Lawncatcher gets there before him. He just jumps off the side of the hill quite nicely. He's got a good run going here. AE are not going to stop this guy. There's a strike coming in from above, but that's not going to stop him either. Lawn's on a bit of a bad angle, and he gets smashed down by donkeKong, doing a beautiful run there. And donkeKong manages a return for quex exacts a bit of vengeance on him. Meanwhile, Quantum T takes off down the hill with a full health, and supahousebrick, unusually as a light for once, takes off down the hill as well. He's going to get slammed right about now. And that flag return, Quantum T skis up towards the base. There's a Shrike chasing him away. That was a quick grab and a drop by Rain, who was presumably in the strike, but Quantum T comes in for the cap and will take it.
Inferno.
And so AE have taken out the final of 7-man round 1, or season 1, in 2, 812 to 113 in map 2. And that is game, set and match. Okay, thank you guys for listening. I am JF, and we will probably be back for
Prepare
season
yourself.
2. Or something.
Thanks. Anytime.
Good game.